Okay, system pressurized, fuel is overflowing through the into there, so we should be good to go. Let's see what happens for the very first time I try to start this thing. Alright, that's fine. I'm going to have to connect a wire up to the glow plugs now, get some heat into these, see if we can start the engine that way. Alrighty, I'll start another video soon. Alright, so the battery went flat with the engine, so I decided to stop working on the engine, and then I worked on the this area here was still not dried out enough for me to really work on it, so I cut a couple of pieces of fiberglass for it to put as a bed for the base of the mast. I also went and ordered the piece of plywood that needs to be replaced behind that ladder on the inside here in the engine room that's rotten, so that's been taken care of as well. I've also got to pick up some 1/4 inch high density foam, which will be used as the core for that deck piece when I go to fiberglass it in, which should be next Friday. The other thing I did, since all those things were done and I couldn't work on the engine anymore, is I went and put these 2 hatches in. So we got 2 more hatches in. I was going to get 4 done. I ran out of sealant, and they didn't have any more sealant in the shop, and they said they have to order some in, so I'll pick up another tube of sealant on Friday morning and I'll get these last 2 hatches put in. And that's this one here in the head. You see, I've got the tool sitting there ready to go, so and then there's another one behind here. Got to take that one there out, and then I can clean everything up. After those 4 hatches, that's all the hatches then, 12 hatches. I can then do, well, not hatches, but portholes. Then I'll do this hatch here, which is sitting here at my feet. I'm going to put this one in, take care of this area here. I'll probably do this one at the same time as I do the deck repair up here for the mast. So that'll all be done Friday. I'm taking it easy on the engine a bit because I'm going to have to make up a couple of engine mounts for it, because these pedestals that are in here are too far apart for me to be able to use practically with my engine. And there are 2 ways around that. I can either build part of this pedestal out to the rear to reach the engine mounts already on the engine, or I can make up a new steel bracket that has an L goes off the front, which I'm more inclined to do. Make it up at a 1/2 inch steel plate. It won't bend, it won't be an issue. I don't think it'll stress the engine. I'm inclined to go that way. That's my thoughts anyway. I really don't want to be grinding all this gel coat back and then cutting back the back edge of this and then putting in some new block and then fiberglassing all that in there and on this side as well. And yeah, that's a bit of a project. But yeah, I will have the piece of wood to go in there on Friday as well. And I'll just, don't know if I'll do it straight away. I'll see how much time I've got. I'll put it as a low priority Friday job. I get all the other things that I wanted to do Friday done, which is the mast base, the hatch, and then the forward portholes. And then, depending on how much time I got left, I may replace this board here as well. Oh, no, I won't. You know what? I won't, because I'm going to have to I want to seal the piece of marine ply first with some epoxy resin. After it's been epoxy resined, I want to varnish it on one side, the one that faces the berth, the aft berth, and I want to gel coat it white on this side so that this whole engine room will be white, which means doing something about this board in here as well. That needs to be recolored. I want to make something to cover that as well. So that's the plan. Make it look all spiffy and clean and nice, and clean up a bit more in here. So the project is ongoing. I've got a guy coming around. I've got multiple guys coming around tomorrow to look at the Challenger, so I have to be home for tomorrow for that. So I'm going to be doing that tomorrow, and then Friday back into the boat again. Alright, that'll do me for now. Bye bye.